Welcome to another video in the Scriptcase Macros course. Today we're looking at the encode and decode macros. So my name is Nate Carpenter and I'm the instructor leading this. So let's get started with encode. So SE encode, and it just encodes a given text string. That's all it does, pretty simple. And then decode does the opposite, decodes a given text string. So we're going to do both of these today. So let's go ahead and look at the documentation for these, and then we'll go ahead and show you how to use them. So here's the Scriptcase macro documentation. Let's go ahead and scroll down to the control area. And let's start with encode. So here's encode, just returns a field or variable with the content encrypted. And there's an example of it just passing a field in, and then it returns an encoded text string. So that's encode. Let's go ahead and start with decode now. Let's see what that does. Pretty simple, pretty much the same thing, except it does the opposite. So let me click decode here. There it is. And it returns the encrypted field or variable to its original value. Does, operates the same way. You give it a text string that's encoded. So let's go ahead. I've got a control application set up here with three fields: text, encode, and decode. So text we can enter, and then we can populate encode and decode with our encoded text and decoded text there to test and make sure it works. So let's go ahead and get set up with how this works. We're going to do this in the events and on the onValidate event. So the first thing we need to do is encode the text from the text field and set it equal to encode. So I'm going to set that encode field equal to the SE encode of the text field. Just like so. So SE encode and then the text field, putting everything in the curly braces, of course, so that we access the field variables. Put the semicolon after that. So that's going to encode the text and populate our encode field there. So let's go ahead and run this. We'll set up decode next. So I enter something in the text field. So I'll enter my name there and then click OK. And so now the encode field is populated with an encrypted text string like so. So now we need to decode it. So I'm going to copy this line here, and I accidentally copied twice. So let me delete the extra one here. And this is going to be set equal to our decode field. Right there. That's our decode field. And we need to decode our encoded text. So not the original text, but the encoded text. And then we need to change our macro to be the SE decode macro. So let me go ahead and change that. So SE decode of our encoded text. So now this should both encode and then decode our text string that we enter. So let me enter my name again. And then click OK, and both fields should be populated. And there we go. So there's our encoded text, and then decoded, and our decoded text matches our original text. So that's how you encode and decode text in Scriptcase using their macros.